back with Outdoors. Today we're doing a different type of video. We're going to be looking at different helmets for rescue operations. We have a wide variety of different types of helmets and styles, so we're going to be looking at a couple different ones, so we're going to get right into it. Okay, to start, we're going to be looking at the Cairns 1010. I have a list here with everything about each one, what the manufacturer says is the best about each helmet, basically, and the advertising, basically. So the price, if you buy one new today, you're looking at $381. The shape is traditional. The eagle here is a hollow eagle, which, if you look, it bent, which is pretty typical with the hollow ones. You'll see we have more like it. The NFPA certificate of this is the NFPA 1971, which is the standard right now for structural firefighting. Yeah, so we're going to weigh it now and see how much it weighs. Here we have an old scale, but it works. Okay, so as you can see, it weighs 3.5 pounds. So out of some of the helmets, it is a little bit lighter, but it's not bad. So move that. So the manufacturer advertises it. They say it has an advanced thermal impact cap to other traditional helmets, and the distance from the inside of the Cairns 1010 shell to the suspension strap is less than 2.5 inches. So what they brag about this helmet basically is the size. You know, you'll see I have a Morning Pride one, and that's really tall. So apparently they can get the shell close to the impact cap and makes it smaller, but we're going to measure that. So Raymond, if you can help me. First, we're going to measure the diameter of the shell. So around that, if you can just hold over there. 46 inches on the dot. Okay, so now we're going to use a piece of cardboard, and we're going to measure from the table to the tallest point of the helmet. So you might not be able to see it. It is 8.5 inches tall from the end of the table. So overall, it's a pretty low helmet. That's what they claim it to be. So I guess it does match that. So now we'll go to the next one. Okay, so now we have the Cairns 1044. Price is $361, so it's about $20 cheaper than the 1010. Traditional shape, obviously, and it's NFPA 1971, so it's a structural firefighting helmet. The thing is that the 1010 and the 1044 are the same helmet, just one is gloss, one is matte. But how they advertise the 1044 is a lot different than what they say about the 1010. So I'm going to read it. It's a pretty long list here. Cairns innovative defender visor with a scratch and thermal resistant, slightly tinted tough shield lens. Tough Duraglass fiberglass and high temp resin composite resists cracking and chipping and providing a perfect combination of durability and performance in lightweight design. An engineered impact cap of high temperature rigid urethane foam with an ABS inner liner provides advanced thermal impact and penetration protection designed to increase protection at the sides where it's needed most. Cairns 6-way overhead strap system reduces shock transmission at the top of the helmet while providing a snug, comfortable fit. Leather cushion liner, removable for washing and upgrading, provides greater ease and comfort. So, and then it talks about it has jumbo ear flaps. Large diameter helmet hanger fits on larger hooks and racks, which I don't think that's true because we have some that are a lot bigger than that. And the Cairns does have a 5-year shell replacement warranty. So yeah, I mean, it's basically the same helmet. Yeah, we'll still weigh it, but the shape is going to be the same, so dimension-wise, but it might be a little heavier. I'm not sure. It feels heavier. So as you can see, this one's closer to 4 pounds. It's slightly heavier. It could just be like added material. Yeah, so now talking about these two, as far as rescue operations go, they're pretty lightweight, so that wouldn't be a problem compared to like a leather helmet. The only thing is that the size of them, you know, they have this long tail on them. you know, if you're trying to reach into a car or something, you're probably going to have a hard time getting your head through the window. Most of the time, you're probably going to take your helmet off and set it on top of the car, which is, you know, at that point doing you no good. So, something to think about if you are doing rescue operations and not structural firefighting. But this personally is my structural firefighting helmet, and I liked it a lot, and it was my favorite out of all the other helmets I've tried on. So, okay, so now we have the Cairns 880, priced at $347. So this is $20 cheaper from the last one. Traditional shape. See, it's still NFPA 1971. This is the newer one, so it's got the new NFPA Borks, which not a fan, but so let's see, it's here. They advertise it as high-tech thermal impact cap, provides increased heat and impact protection, non-corroding, high-temperature glass-filled face shield goggle hardware. Rugged high-temperature edge trim will not melt or drip. Face shield wing protectors for extra face shield reinforcement. Soft black Nomex chin strap features one-hand quick-release buckle and postman slide for quick removal and adjustment. 3-position rear ratchet height adjustment for a secure and comfortable fit. 5-year shell replacement warranty, and it meets all the protection requirements for NFPA. So, obviously, this is a smaller helmet. This is the Chicago style. It still has the hollow eagle, but as you can see, it hasn't gotten bent yet, but it will. Overall, these are pretty nice helmets. A lot of people like these. They sit low on your head. If you're going to use a structural firefighting helmet for rescue operations, I'd probably choose this one just based off of the size. You know, but not everyone can get these if you're on a tight budget. Let's get the weight of this. I feel like this is going to be lighter, but okay, so as you can see, actually I was wrong. This is a little bit heavier. It's just under 4. It's about the same weight as the 1044, but it feels a lot lighter. It's got a matte finish on it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty basic, you know, nothing fancy about it. But like I said, the size of it, we'll measure now. So we'll use our cardboard to find the highest point. The diameter, I believe, is going to be the same, but we will measure that. So we're looking at 8 inches from the ground. So it's about ½ an inch smaller height-wise. And then if I can have my lovely assistant Ray come in and help me hold this measuring tape. 45 inches on the dot. Is that what the others were?
I don't know. I don't know. You're the professor.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I should have. Okay, so the diameter of this helmet is 45 inches. As you can see, you got your retention system, impact cap, your ear flaps, chin strap. You know, basic everything that a helmet's going to come with nowadays. Yeah, so on to the next one. Okay, so now we have the Chieftain Citation. This was manufactured in 1985. They normally have shields on them, but we've taken them off. This would be more of a modern style, metro, some would call. It has like a football style chin strap. Very old school. It does still have ear flaps. No impact cap in it. It's just a shell with a retention system and a leather guard on the front. So, trying to find information about this helmet was kind of difficult. Basically, I found it on eBay for sale for between $60 and $130. It is NFPA 1972 certified, which was replaced by the new 1971. So, this is not up to code as far as NFPA goes, if that's what you follow. And yeah, I couldn't find any information about, you know, what it offers. Basically, you know, it's a Metro helmet. They all look the same, to be honest, but we'll measure them. It is smaller, so what I said before about putting your head inside of a car or something, you know, this is going to go a lot better if you're doing confined space, rope rescue, stuff like that, where you want a smaller helmet. It's going to do you a lot better. Now, speaking of the certifications, there is no certificate as far as rescue goes. The best one I could find was NFPA 1951, which is for technical rescue gear. And there's no specifications as far as helmets go, but they are, what I could find is how they test to see if something is 1951. And they have to be flash resistant for 500 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. So I'm not sure about this. I'm sure at some point people used to use these as structural helmets, so I'm sure it would meet that standard. So yeah, let's weigh it. This might feel this way. So as you can see, it weighs 2 pounds. That's mostly due to being no impact cap or anything in it. It's just a shell. But again, for search and rescue, something like that, it could be a good helmet. And then I could probably measure the diameter by myself, so we'll measure that.
Yep.
Raymond, I need my assistant. Okay. So it's 37 inches in diameter, so it's a lot better than the other ones. Okay, so now we have the Bullard Firedome UST. It's priced at $270. It is certified NFPA 1971. It has a 6-inch brass eagle. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as the other structural helmets. Not much different. It does have goggles on it. I have my fire cam mount. That's basically it. I'll show you the inside. It does have your ear flaps. Has your ear flaps, retention system, and an impact cap as well, and then your chin strap, obviously, here. I'll read you what the manufacturer says about it. Okay, let's see. Chemical resistant fiberglass outer shell, brass stars and stripes, eagle accommodation. High heat thermoplastic inner shell, comfortable Sherlock ratchet headband, balanced 6-point nylon crown straps and crown pad, Nomex chin strap with quick release buckle, ripstop Nomex ear neck protector, leather ratchet cover, removable fire resistant absorbent cotton brow pad, hard coated optically correct face shield, and that's about it. So there's nothing special, I don't think, about it, but this is my current helmet. I guess if I'm not doing rescue operations, if I'm just, being the chauffeur or whatever. So let's put it on the scale. It does feel a little bit heavier to me, so I have a feeling it's going to be like maybe 5 pounds, who knows, but. So as you can see, it's a little over 4 pounds. It's the heavier one of the bunch, but it does not have a hollow eagle. It's, detailed and whatnot. Overall, a good helmet. Does have a smaller tail on the back, so we're going to measure it now and see if it's smaller than the Cairns. If I could have a lovely assistant.
Yeah, that's you. You're the lovely assistant.
Okay, we're right at 45 inches, so it's actually the same size. Overall, it's a pretty comfortable helmet. This is what I've been wearing for the past year. No complaints so far. Okay, so now we have the Morning Pride Bend 2. This is a little bit more expensive, priced at $433. NFPA 1971, and then I'll read you the what the manufacturer says about it. Lower ride, improved 6-point suspension, a more comfortable, specifically made headliner cradles your head for comfort. Usable hang-up loops, large enough to fit over a peg. Best range of available sizes. Most adjustable headband. protected suspension straps, and gold-plated eagle. So out of all the helmets here, it's probably my least favorite because it sits very high on your head. You can see it's a pretty tall helmet. We'll measure that. It does have a larger ring on the back. That's like a bronze color. And the eagle is solid. It's not going to bend at all. Inside, you still have your ear flaps, your chin strap, your retention system, and then your impact cap as well. We're going to weigh it and see what this weighs. Okay, so this one, as you can see, is just a little under 4 pounds. It's not that heavy, but it is tall. So we will use our cardboard to find the highest point, and then I will measure it. So yeah, it's sitting at 9.5 inches tall. So that's an inch taller than the Cairns. If you were in a rescue situation, this would probably be one of the worst helmets you could wear. It's way too bulky. You don't need anything like this. Yeah, not a fan of these ones. Okay, so here we have a Bullard Firedome CX. These were the helmets that our rescue squad used prior to the new ones we just got. On eBay, they go for $175 roughly. They are NFPA 1971 certified. I couldn't find anything online about these. They do have a solid eagle. That's about right. I will say, good thing about this helmet is we did drop one of them underneath our rescue truck and ran it over, and they were somewhat fine. We couldn't use them anymore because you could see where they were broken, but did not squish it, which is surprising. Inside, we have the same system: retention strap, chin strap, and your covers, as well as impact cap. These are more old school. It feels pretty light. They did have shields on them, but we took them off because most of our people run with safety glasses. Yeah, we'll weigh it. Okay, so these weigh 3 pounds, and lightest one, I believe, so far besides the Chieftain, but that didn't have an impact cap. These do. But again, diameter, I'm not going to measure because they're all roughly the same, but they're bulky helmets that you really wouldn't want to wear if you're doing rescue operations, long-term things, which is why we switched to the next helmet. Okay, so these are our new rescue helmets that we just switched to. They are the Team Wendy SAR tactical versions. We put a face shield on the front, and then I have a Streamlight TLR1, which is pretty bright. It has another rail on the side. I can put more things. Inside, it's got cushions and retention system. These things are amazing. Super lightweight. You could use them for basically anything. So let me read a little bit about them. So with the not including the flashlight, but with just the rails, the helmet, and the visor, it is $401. They meet the requirements of BSEN 12492, a standard for mountaineering helmets. They meet the requirements for the standard for whitewater helmets. They meet the additional off-crown impact requirements. They meet the advanced combat helmet blunt impact protection requirements. The helmet also includes a 4-point cam fit retention system with a chin cup for optimal stability and a BOA fit system to dial in precise fit adjustments while providing single-handed quick release. So basically with this helmet, it's a BOA system, which to my knowledge I believe they have the patents for. So you can turn it to tighten it, and then if you want to release it, you pull the thing and it goes as loose as you need to, and you push it back in, and you can turn it tighter. It is impact resistant to their standard, but it is not NFPA certified. So if you are a department that follows NFPA's rules and regulations, you cannot use these, but they are amazing. They're super compact, super lightweight. Most of the time you don't even know you're wearing it, and having the flashlight here on the side and the ability to mount other things on it is unmatched in rescue operations. You could fit your head in a car window if need be to check on a patient. If you're in a confined space or a trench rescue, you're not going to be bumping the tail of your helmet on things. We will measure the weight. Okay, as you can see, it's about 2 pounds, which is good because it does have an impact cap in it. So it is the lightest helmet that we have with the impact cap. Now, something to note, the reason why it's not NFPA 1971 is because it's not a structural firefighting helmet. Obviously, there's air holes in it. But the material is carbon fiber, which the melting point for carbon fiber, from what I found, it melts at 6,500 degrees, which would definitely meet the requirements for NFPA 1951, which is 500 degrees for 5 minutes. So overall, these are my favorite helmet. Also on the front, you can mount night vision goggles or cameras if you have them. But yeah, these are an amazing helmet. So something else about this helmet, you can see these little plastic gray pieces in the top. These come out difficultly, but come out.
There you go.
Okay. So they do come out. These ones are a little hard because they're new and I haven't taken them out yet. But basically, you keep these in if you're doing structural collapse or anything like that to keep debris out of your helmet. But like if it's a hot summer day and you're doing search and rescue, you want more airflow, you can do that. Also for water rescue, for less resistance, the water will go through the helmet and comes out the top. So that's the purpose for those. I leave mine in just, so I don't lose them, basically. And, if I get on scene and realize that I need to take them out, then I can do it then. So, out of all the helmets today, these are the ones that I picked. So basically, this helmet here, the Morning Pride Bend 2, as far as, well, to be honest with you, for me, everything, I don't like it because I'm tall to begin with. So having this on my head, I walk into doorways, pipes, everything. It doesn't work for me. If you're shorter, you want to look taller, get a Bend 2. They are also pricey, so that's the note. So that's my least favorite helmet. As far as structural firefighting goes, the 1044 is my personal favorite. Basic, standard, but gets the job done. Never had any problems with it. As far as rescue operations go, the Team Wendy, you can't go wrong. They are a little bit pricier if your department's on a strict budget. They might be outside of that budget, but hands down, best rescue helmet that you can go with. The only problem would be if you're a structural firefighting department and you do rescue on the side, you might have to have a helmet that does both. If that's the case, I'd probably go with the Cairns 880. It's a smaller helmet, but you could use it if need be. If you have any more questions about the helmets or want to see other rescue type gear, video ideas, send them in the comments, and we'll get back to them and maybe film some more videos if you guys like this kind of content.